Ahoy, ladies! I didn't see you there. Would you guys like to set sail on this ocean of flavor with me? I'll be your captain. I'm Steve Harrington.
Now that 2020 is in our rear view, we can focus on the great TV coming out this year. So today we're going to break down the most anticipated shows of 2021 right now on the Ketchup. And by the way, you can check out the full list of the most anticipated shows of 2021 on RottenTomatoes.com. Last week, we saw the debut of WandaVision, the first official MCU original property that fans have seen since 2019, and consider our expectations raised, Kevin Feige. That's why we're so pumped for the next phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, even if it's on the smaller screen. And next on the docket is the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Set to debut March 19th, the new Disney Plus series covers the exploits of the new Captain America, aka Sam Wilson, or Falcon, played by Anthony Mackie, and his partner, the Winter Soldier, alias Bucky Barnes, played by Sebastian Stan. The official series description claims that Falcon and the Winter Soldier are teaming up to bring down the Flag Smashers, which were a splinter cell of villains created by Marvel to be specifically anti-patriotic rather than Hydra's brand of Nazi fascism. The trailer, released during Disney's Investor Day last year, gave us some tantalizing clues. We spotted Daniel Bruhl's baddie Helmut Zemo, last seen in Captain America: Civil War. Baron Zemo, as he's known in the comics, could easily be a flag smasher, especially since the events of Civil War put him at odds with Hydra and the Avengers. Either way, we are excited to see Bucky and Sam partner up, and we are also stoked because there's a rumor going around that Chris Evans might make a cameo as the original Cap somewhere eventually.
What's going on in that cyborg brain of yours?
You don't want to know.
Next up is the return of everyone's favorite sociopath murderer, Dexter. While the original Showtime series ended in 2013 with what many consider one of the weakest finales in television history, this new limited series seeks to wipe that from viewers' minds by reintroducing us to Michael C. Hall's character, a former Miami homicide blood splatter specialist who moonlighted as a serial killer who only kills other serial killers. Original showrunner Clyde Phillips is back, and Hall himself told the Daily Beast, "Let's be real, people found the way the show left pretty unsatisfying, and there was always a hope that a story would emerge that would be worth telling. I include myself in the group of people that wondered what the hell happened to that guy, so I'm excited to step back into it." Last seen as a lumberjack up in Oregon, because apparently that is still a real occupation, Dexter will go head-to-head in his new adventure against the latest big batter, the always spooky Clancy Brown. And while we don't have an exact air date just yet, expect to see Dexter sometime this fall.
You will not believe what I found.
Let's be honest, when it comes to Taika Waititi, the term too much of a good thing does not apply. Though he's busy directing Marvel's Thor: Love and Thunder, acting in DC's The Suicide Squad, and assisting as an EVP on FX's What We Do in the Shadows, the New Zealand director is at work on another half-hour comedy for the network, Reservation Dogs. Teaming up with Native American writer and director Sterling Harjo, the series focuses on 4 Oklahoman teenagers as they spend their days fighting crimes when they're not committing them. The premise seems like a natural fit for the Kiwi Waititi, whose indie hit Hunt for the Wilder People balanced comedy against more serious themes of how we treat indigenous cultures, and whose Academy Award-winning Jojo Rabbit focused on a young boy in World War II Germany turning away from Nazism. Starring DeFaro Wunatai, Devry Jacobs, Paulina Alexis, and Lane Factor, expect to see Reservation Dogs later this year, alongside Waititi's new movie, a sports comedy called Next Goal Wins.
I don't think I can do this.
Naz? Of course you can.
And while a slate of new and rebooted shows is very exciting, we are so stoked for the return of Stranger Things for season 4. For anyone who needs a refresher, season 3 of the hit Netflix show ended with Hawkins' chief of police, Jim Hopper, apparently sacrificing himself under the Starcourt Mall to save the town from being destroyed by both the Russians and the Mind Flayer. Millie Bobby Brown's 11 ends up leaving town with Hopper's love interest and badass Mother of the Year Joyce Byers without her abilities or her boyfriend Mike Wheeler, played by Finn Wolfhard. But Hopper is still alive, being held somewhere in Russia, according to promotional material for the new season, which was actually halted in March due to COVID. But with the tagline, "We're not in Hawkins anymore," expect to see the show expand beyond its Indianian roots and include more global threats to humanity in the upcoming season, which has definitely been confirmed for 2021.
If anyone asks where I am, I've left the country.
And finally, we have the highly anticipated return of Donald Glover's masterpiece, Atlanta. So when we last saw Glover's urn all the way back in 2018's Robin season, it looked like he might be out for the count. He was told by Darius that he was about to be fired by his cousin Paperboy after finding out that his daughter with Van was gifted and needed special schooling. What's more, he had accidentally brought a gun into an airport on an international flight. But Ern finally learns how to play the game when he hot potatoes the gun and becomes a little wiser and harder for it. Critics and fans rejoiced when season 2 brought in 16 Emmy nominations. We've been waiting a long time to see where the story would go. After being delayed off its original premiere day in January 2021 due to COVID, production is resuming soon. And although the premiere date isn't set, we can't wait to see the next stop on Earn, Paperboy, and Darius's journey out of Atlanta this year.
Is this real?
All right, friends, well, that about wraps it up. Are you excited for any of these shows on our list? And what do you have on your schedule that you're super stoked to watch this year? Please let us know in the comments section. And of course, definitely check out the Rotten Tomatoes is Wrong, a podcast from Rotten Tomatoes, because Fresh or Rotten is just the beginning of the conversation and new episodes drop every Thursday. And if you don't want to miss out on any future episodes of this show, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And as always, muchas gracias for watching The Ketchup and happy binging. Bye.